Om. 49th Sutra is Sattva Purushanyata Khyati Matrasya Sarvabhava Dhishtatrittam Sarvajnatrittam Cha. Sattva Purushanyata Khyati Matrasya Sarvabhavadhishtatrittam Sarvajnatrittam Cha. Sattva Purusha Anyata Khyati Matrasya Sarvabhavadhishtatrittam Sarvabhava Adhishtatrittam Sarvajnatrittam Cha. This is the sutra. Sattva is not Satvika Sattva. Sattva is the original, the purity. Purusha is the real of ourself. Anyata, otherness. The differentiation between Purusha and Sattva. Anyata of Purusha and Sattva. Anyatvam of Sattvatvam and Purushatvam. Anyatvam of Purushatvam and Sattvatvam. The separateness of the both. This is needed to be insisted. Because we always feel Sattva and Purusha are same. The quality and the person who is having the quality are equated, but they are different. Person having a quality, so that person, that Purusha, and that quality are different. But we always equate it, that a person with quality and quality with the person. That's why this particular word is very important. Sattva Purushanyatvam. Sattva Purushanyatvam. Khyati, knowledge, experience. And that is important one. Matra. Matra means only. Matra is only. Sya. Matra. Sya. Sya is off. Sya is off. Then Sarva. Sarva means all. Entirely. Total. Bhava is a state. Bhava is a state. State of existing. Adhishtatrittam. Adhishtatrittam means regulating authority. Adhishtatrittam, regulating authority. Jnatrittam, power of knowing. Cha means end. Adhishtatritvam cha, jnatritvam cha. So the sutra is only from the awareness of distinction between Sattva and Purusha arises supremacy over all states and all forms of existence and knowledge of everything. That is important. So the supremacy over all states and all knowledge. Sarva adhishtatritvam, sarva jnatritvam is possible, will come, is available, is the gain only when there is an awareness of distinction, separateness of the Sattva from the Purusha. Then alone that is possible. So Sattva Purusha Anyatvam and the knowledge of Satya Purusha Anyatvam. Matrasa, by that alone, Sarva Bhava Adhishtatritvam and Sarvajnatritvam. Understanding that I am different I am separate than from my body, than from my buddhi, than from my emotions, than from my thinking, my thoughts, my habits, my character. I am is different from all these things. And this knowledge of this separateness, this knowledge of the distinction, khyati, that alone gives, matrasya, that alone gives. What a master it is! Adhishtatritvam and sarvajnatritvam comes. So khyati, the knowledge between these two, gives rise to sarvabhava and sarvajnatritvam. And this is the important vibhuti mentioned in this particular sutra. Bhava in the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, as we have seen always from the beginning, the root of bhava is from the bhu, means to become. That is the reference to the chitta, state of chitta, pancha bhumikas, which we have seen, and wherever the word is used, it is the status of the mind. And there are two vibhutis mentioned in this particular sutra. And one vibhuti is sarvabhava adhishtatritvam and sarva jnatritvam. Sarvabhava adhishtatritvam means we can regulate, be a mastery of things in the world. Because we know the separateness. The controller and the controlled are different. And sarvajnatritvam, entire knowledge, because that combination, that they are same, sattva and purusha are same, that is the ajnanam. Entire world and perception is created out of that identification, that wrong understanding of oneness of sattva and the purusha. And by separating, avidya is dropped. That I am separate from what is superimposed on me. What is that which is superimposed is different than on which it is superimposed. And that knowledge is the sarvajnatritvam. And then sarvabhava adhishtatritvam. Adhishtatritvam, what a beautiful word it is. A mastery over an entire thing. And all the knowledge. That is how this particular sutra expresses two important vibhutis in the one single sutra. These two vibhutis, that is the potentiality of controlling all states of existence. A common English word used is omnipotence. And the potentiality of having any desired knowledge, omniscience. These are the natural consequences, natural result of the realization of the clear distinction, the Purusha from the Sattva Chitta. This realization, the actual experiencing of the separateness, distinctness of these two principles in the worldly life, they are superimposed. But removing that veil, the superimposed veil, is the real knowledge. And that is the power and the vibhuti we gain out of it. So the practice of various samyamas, no doubt helpful in accelerating and facilitating the entire process. And that is how sarvabhava adhishtatritvam and sarvajnatritvam are the two vibhutis which are the result and outcome of the knowledge, khyati, of the separateness, distinctiveness between the sattva and purusha, that anyatvam. And that is important. Sutra and the technique and the vibhuti mentioned in this particular sutra of the 49th one. Let us see the other sutras. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.